there's no really counter against glue sustain during that time.
Well, we'll find out if that's going to come into play here as we load up into game number 2. Draft
Okay.
coming out here with very, very specific Naomi bans for Cambodia.
Yeah. Before it was Franco Natalia, now it's Natalia Franco. Does not give too much, but you see the you see the idea behind Cambodia. They're trying to still make sure that they're covering all their bases here. It's typical housekeeping. Just make sure
Yep.
that they're not able to get all these comfort picks on the side of Myanmar.
And by the way, most likely again we will see in Myanmar to ban out Joy with Franco and Kaja being out of this this game. By the way, one observation for Cambodia: whenever there is a time to pick sides, they would rather choose blue side. So that is a nice. Oh, okay. Faramis.
This is odd. I'm not
so
sure.
maybe glue for Cambodia.
Oh, they're going for glue
Although
first
they
pick.
will open up Arlot this
Yeah.
time on the other side.
You'd open up glue. You open up glue for Cambodia. You get both Arlot and Joy.
Oh,
from
that's too
Myanmar.
much.
Ken does play Joy. I believe Ken plays Joy.
But no, there's
Alright, there
no
it is.
Joy. So you have options. The 2 XP lanes that are prioritized in the league is open. But yep, it could be glue for Cambodia. Although they played well with Arlot earlier.
That is an
And
odd decision.
you gave Ruby Didi the Arlot.
Yep,
The Arlot
it's
DD.
Ruby Didi, by the way. Aside from the fact that it's Arlot, it's Ruby Didi.
Yeah, you could actually replace just the 2 T's on Arlot and make it D. So Arlot,
Oh no.
Arlo DD.
Arlo DD.
Oh, they let go of
Oh,
Arlot.
I mean,
they,
since
doesn't
they
make
can,
sense, right?
because
Unless
Makes
XP
sense,
lane
makes sense.
first play.
unless you force a roam glue, which is I don't think.
Hey,
I
we've
don't see
seen that.
We've
We've
seen
seen
that,
that.
but it's not a good
Even the
idea.
players of that team were surprised that they were able to pull off the glue.
No, the thing is, those were world champions, okay?
Oh yeah,
Last time
alright,
we've seen
alright.
tank or support glue, they were on the hands of world champions. So I think you still have to, climb.
Accept the idea.
Yeah,
Yes.
accept the idea.
Okay, so nice pick by the way for Myanmar. Definitely they are prioritizing Zippus Hero. Same with what happened earlier. But for Cambodia, Fredrin could be. Oh,
Claude,
Claude.
very early
I
Claude.
thought that was Xborg, honestly. I thought I heard Xborg. Yeah.
Same
And the
high pitched
voice, yeah.
voice.
Same high pitch voice.
Yes. Oh my God, that was close. All right.
So I believe Claude and Xborg has the same voice actors.
Oh, my.
I will double check later.
Yeah.
We will.
Okay.
If anyone knows in the comment section, let us
You
know.
can help
Do
us.
they have the same voice actor? All right.
Okay, so this time for Myanmar, Arlot was their pick. So with the lineup of Cambodia, it's gonna be Eve as the ban, which is pretty nice. Probably Myanmar will also ban out Forza and even Kadita on this game. Yep.
This is
Far-
very massive, actually, because that's the thing I was wondering. How do you actually deal with the Arlot if you're on the side of Cambodia? I mean, do they want to do the exact same thing that happened last game? The way that Myanmar, sorry, that the, sorry,
Wait.
that the Myanmar team dealt with the Arlot, or is there like a separate thing, way of thinking that you can run this composition? Because right now it's looking like there's nothing special. I mean, it feels like a mirror of last game. Just replace the Claude with a carry.
Yeah, I think for Cambodia, what they're eyeing at here is getting these heroes that are naturally just good overall against what Myanmar has. The overall strategy, although it's mostly going to come towards the late game, like make sure that this Claude survives, but also remove some of the aggression that could come out from Myanmar. And that started with the Kufra steal on Cambodia's side. But yeah, Myanmar still has some of the signatures that they
Oh
have.
yeah, Forza.
And I'm actually surprised that they removed the Farsan themselves because... Oh yeah, because they already have the Valentina. I'm stupid.
So yeah, most likely for Myanmar,
sure you're
they want to
not.
I'm
focus
stupid.
on a specific IMU only on
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
Kufra's hero. Not unless for Cambodia, they're still lacking that burst,
Well,
artillery burst. Oh,
Let me defend myself, okay?
Okay.
Because some teams, even with Valentina, they will let go of the Farsa because they play Valentina jungle. So this just confirms that Myanmar does not play Valentina
Valentina
jungle.
jungle.
It's scary because right now, what ultimate will the Valentina pick up? Right with the free picks of Cambodia right now, there's not much.
Just the ultimate of the Kufra,
Yeah.
then go for those taunts.
I like the
Probably-
split on Valentina though. It's a reset.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, but,
But you don't have an aggressive option.
Yeah.
oh
That's
Akai.
true. Lancelot, Ken, let's go.
Lancelot, yes, by the way, for Ken.
Or Hellcrit again.
That's gonna be it.
Lancelot.
One of the OGs of the tank, Lancelot, in
Yeah.
front of your screens, ladies and gentlemen. That is Ken from
Oh,
Myanmar.
nice. By the way, this is a nice lineup for Cambodia. Also,
Oh, wow.
What a
and
lineup.
Xavier. And this is pretty good actually for Cambodia. Take note again that this is a type of team that really likes extended games, not extended team fights, by the way, but those late games. as much
Literally
as
the game
possible.
time.
Literally the game time.
All right, so it's very clear what Cambodia wants. They want this to go to 25 minutes, 20 minutes. We have to win at that point.
Yeah, again, it's it's the arcing story here of the composition of Cambodia. They want to be able to make sure that the squad is able to survive early game. Although I would say this Savior, even though it's strong late game, I don't see the early game value of the hero, especially with this
Agree.
aggressive lineup. Like the Mortis and Kufra could play around the composition of Myanmar, but you are fighting up against an Arlott, a Valentina, and a Lancelot.
Yeah, and Lancelot right now from Ken, very vocal that he loves the gameplay of the current reigning world champion Carl Tizzy. And I have to say, for a
Who
good
does
reason,
not?
Who doesn't?
Who does not?
By the way, this Ken's tanks a lot, which is a thing right now for Samuel, who's not really aware of this strategy. Ken, this appeared MC 2022, but
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
hands of Ken, so it's also
They
his
were the
strength.
pioneers.
They were the pioneers of this strategy, so why not?
And wouldn't it be iconic if they were to finish the tournament with this pick right here? So we'll find out if that's going to be the case. Load up into game number 2.
Okay, so there's a sprint, by the way, for Chong Piseth for this game. And honestly, though, could have been Flicker, but yeah, why not?
Yeah.
For this Savior, since it's really more of the late game for them. Okay.
Biggest thing, of course, for today is
Ouch.
going to be Koname on that Claude. They have been very adamant to try to get Koname on that hero, one of the most comfortable heroes for the gold laner Cambodia.
Yeah, man, Kusal Piset is I would say a good
XP
XP
lane,
laner.
yep.
I was able to, get a trade victory over Ruby DD.
And, earlier as well, we saw that buy time, if I'm not mistaken, that was around 30 seconds, considering that it is literally low HP for him.
Yeah, they were behind by a big margin when he was buying time later on, earlier on the Arlott. So
30 seconds of fighting, delay your enemy jungler, make sure that the your gold winner is able to farm up.
Let's
Pretty
find
nice,
out.
pretty nice. But,
Yeah, pretty nice space. That's the entire universe of space being given to your gold laner.
again, Astronomy 101, ladies and gents, right now though. Beautiful fights happening over
Naomi.
here for Myanmar.
Naomi is able to get out. No damage yet from
Yep.
the side of Cambodia. Myanmar, again, this is the question, right? Like Cambodia, you have tank ability on Martis. Kufra is able to set up. Question is, where's the damage coming from? But
Yep.
because in Myanmar, if they decide to fight, they have some pack of a punch here
Oh yeah.
on the side of
Definitely.
Valentina and the Arlott.
And at the
Especially
same,
with the unbending will.
yeah, but and at the same time to add on to that for Cambodia as well, a bit double down in terms of the late game here, the scaling heroes rather with
Yeah.
Savior.
Oh, the
and
jump! It gets cancelled by Naomi. He knows he is a Kufra player. He knows where the jump will be. The flicker and the ultimate is there. But Ruby Didi stops him on his tracks with a final slash.
They're not
and
done.
gets the kill on Odom. They're not done yet. Justin is
go.
here with the Valentina.
change of target.
And change target it is. Ruby Didi with the Vengeance connecting on to Chandaban. They're not able to get the kill here, though, on the Mortis. And Kusal Piset being annoying in the front lines with the glue.
By the way, Flicker was used by Naomi just to use the charge and stun Chong Piseth during that moment, but no casualty for Myanmar. Look at that, Myanmar is at 1k Goldie now. At the same time, they already have the timers. So look at that. There are two players actually defending the purple buff of Nem Shandavan. So a bit
Just
on
in.
delay in terms of rotation, but definitely for Myanmar, they know the timers.
my
Oh, yeah,
goodness.
for sure.
That little play from Naomi, man. Oh, Ken?
Oh,
He
Ken.
goes in. He does have puncture still. And the Wind Blast will not connect. Just making sure that Ken is able to get out. With the retribution damage, he was able to kill the Savior in the mid lane.
It's a small show of force, right, for the Lancelot, but the fact that you basically tell your opponents, hey, I can do this to you. You better be careful.
Yep, and by the way, fast double laning from Zippy was able to hit some of the outer third energy shields on the top lane. Although, speaking of top lane, there might be a casualty though.
Yeah, Koname definitely being ganged on by Myanmar right now
Yeah,
with enough movement. Koname still relatively safe.
He's a
Odom
Claude.
also close by.
He's a Claude, so and he still has Flicker. So Myanmar was just making sure that hey, Koname, don't do anything against Scary. What?
Oh, wait.
Odom with the jump, no ultimate though, but the damage is there from the Lancelot. And there you go, Tyrant's Rage, but the Cooper is already down. Shandaban decimate, no, not enough damage. Ken lives.
Barely made that alive.
Would have been a kill.
That's right. It actually would have been, but then you see the early game lack of damage coming in from the Savior. This is the reason why it does not get picked up a lot lately. A lot of the games have been revolving around early to mid, and the Savior, it has unlimited wave clear, unlimited range, but that happens in the late game.
Yeah, but actually around 8 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, with the mystery shop here for Chang Piseta. But definitely in terms of clearing up minion wave as well would be a struggle for the Saver. But speaking of which, we have another turtle.
Oh, split
Whoa.
already
Flicker.
casted. Flicker out from Ruby DD, and Odom does not catch anything with a revenge. Titan's revenge. So already been expanded. Ken
100%.
is in the face of the turtle and the Numinum Blast. Make sure that Shandaban is not able to use the range. Just it! With a Flicker Tyrant's Rage of its own! Final slash by Ruby DD onto the glue. Damage is not there to take out the Expeditor of Cambodia, but on the backline,
no.
Ken able to slay down the Saver once again, and he is able to
Look at
get
Naomi,
out.
though. They're
Gonzalez
dancing.
said they're dancing, they're juggling around the tower here. The mark is still there. Ruby DD is waiting for the goal, but Justin gets a kill. He steals it away from DR.
Aside from the fact, by the way, that Myanmar knows the timers, we saw Naomi actually taking the 2 damage of the turret.
Yeah, they were
Yes.
juggling.
Just to have the player, his teammates, deal damage and force
Aw.
Gonzalo Piseth to be outside the turret.
What a dire situation so far for Cambodia. They're definitely on the ropes, and Myanmar, they're also attacking the psychological factor
Oh, Zippy,
here.
Zippy, Flicker out. He's alive. Myanmar.
Almost another solo kill
Yeah,
by Koname.
Koname really showing up on his squad.
I think he was prepared as well to dive during that time because he didn't move.
Zippy was like, okay.
Okay, it's
Oh, wait,
okay.
I'm alive.
I'm alive. Okay, we'll keep you out.
Did you see that play from Justin? I did not know there were so many Kufra players on the side of Myanmar. It's not just Naomi.
Also, Justin.
Oh,
Justin
yeah, I
can
saw
also play the
that.
Kufra. That Flicker Tyrant's Rage. Oh my goodness.
And again, for Myanmar, it's really the layering of skills. Oh, wait.
Seal?
Oh,
It is
Seal.
Maxi.
Seal, Koname, though.
As you were saying.
They were
Yeah,
prepared.
yeah.
And
As,
yet-
as you were saying.
Again, for Myanmar, we are all looking forward for a team fight with that. But yeah, for
Yes.
Myanmar, by the way, again, it is really the layering of skills. Naomi was prepared for that. Numen Blast, and at the same time, Justin waited for the perfect timing. And again, oh wait, Ruby
That was,
really kills.
that was a solo
Oh,
kill.
I would not expect that.
That was
Yeah.
a solo
cool.
kill in the mid lane. I believe.
Odom.
Never mind. Ken actually helped out. But Odom jumped in. They showed 2 heroes here in front of 4 of Myanmar, and Turtle switch on pressure here. Switch on objectives
Oh.
by
Yes.
Myanmar. They were like, okay, Turtle's up. We don't need to fight needlessly. Let's just focus on objectives.
That's a very good move, and now because of that, Cambodia has basically, Myanmar has free reign of what needs to
for
happen
Cambodia.
around the objective.
They
Although-
missed the jump on the Valentinas. Justin with a split. Instant
lot.
catch. He was like, okay, Glue's here. I have a split. Ken with the punctures. He connects onto Koname.
Not done. He's
And
chasing Koname.
Retribution
Wait,
has been
camera.
used by
No,
Ken.
not Odom.
Okay.
Okay,
He was
never
able to
mind.
flicker out. He was able to flicker
All
out.
right.
Anyway, again, the aggression
Ruby
of
Didi.
Myanmar with those plays. And this is what the Midnight was talking about earlier with a split on Valentina.
Yeah.
We saw the sustain. 3 players, 4 players of Cambodia were trying to kill that Valentina, but still be able to survive
No
that one.
damage.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, the
Ruby
fire
Didi.
flash, that was out of nowhere.
Phantom execution by Ken. Gonzalo said it's still alive. By the way, Ken has a war axe.
Oh yeah, for the war.
Lance for
Yeah, that's a signal that you want to go aggressive very, very
Yup,
early on.
that's why he's really jumping and puncturing against the players of Cambodia, specifically Koname, and just Myanmar literally in front of everyone and on the places as to where Cambodia is expected to form.
Oh, Naomi. On
Definitely
the
not
back
looking
lines. They're
good right
not
now.
allowing any breathing room from Cambodia. Any analysis from Miss Chanel. And Myanmar just continuously being aggressive here. The pressure is on Cambodia. All
4 heroes on the top lane, while Lancelot is trying to take out the Savior again on the bottom lane. I think he
Again.
might be successful to do so. And Koname jumps in. Chandaban gets the jump
Oh!
here. Lands on the dodge with a Thorn Rose. And Naomi gets the kill onto the Claude Cambodia. They're crumbling at the moment, being crippled by the team fight here on Myanmar. Ruby Diddy not hitting the glue. They're able to make the Arlet survive, and they take out Gonzal Piseth.
It's Myanmar macroing so hard that even the camera doesn't
Yep.
know where to look.
They are
That's how much they're doing it.
They are macroing even the cameraman. I mean,
They also have a best of one versus the cameraman.
the cameraman. I mean,
That's
it's
what-
it's a tough job for the cameraman.
Yeah, so
right
many
now.
actions.
It really is. I don't envy them right now. Everyone is so mobile in Myanmar side right now.
To be honest, I'm not really sure how to analyze the double kill from Naomi because we weren't able to see that.
Yeah, it was it started with Koname jumping in with a blazing duet, and then
And
we
afterwards
saw
with-
saw Ken.
At the bottom lane.
Yeah, we saw Ken kill a mage there on the
Yes,
bottom
yes.
lane,
And then there's the double kill.
and then there's double kill.
To make it short, Myanmar, they're just ready to like really be all over the place at the bottom lane and even the middle lane. So for Myanmar, they're just aware of
Look
the
at Ken.
possibilities. And Ken right now with okay, this is difficult for Cambodia now with the Guardian helmet and Thunder build
I mean-
and the War Axe.
Yes,
War
Myanmar basically reading what we read, where if this goes long, we will have a hard time.
Yep.
So we need to cut down the game time. We need to speed up the macro. We need to finish this now.
And to be honest, for Myanmar, they are also aware that Cambodia is forcing Chang Piseth to have those items already because
Oh, the final slash from Ruby
Again.
Diddy pulls
Again.
out the glue and
Again.
Odom- Oh,
they're not really giving me the
Zippy.
time to analyze things. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
they don't have any room to analyze Zippy with a flicker taking down the Claude. And the Dawning Light has been used already for Chang Piseth. No more wave clear options here for Cambodia. Odom with the conceal. He will try to jump in, but he does not find the angle while Ruby Diddy is just slaughtering Cambodia at the moment with the final slashes. And the Vengeance top lane has been cleared. Lord, however, is dead. Cambodia, they will have a chance to defend.
could be
Dawning
it.
Light from the Savior. Myanmar, they want to be able to end this. They want to push more towers and Ken with the dashes. The
There's a
punctures.
big
Ruby Diddy
place
on the
to
back line. Again, another final slash. Onto the glue and the decimate from Justin. The Valentina with the decimate. He takes down the XP laner of Cambodia. Koname with the blazing duet just to clear the minion wave. But Zippy already on the job on the bottom lane, taking down the final tower of Cambodia.
What a mastery of skills for Justin actually from Final Range.
Final
Hey.
slash! Final slash onto the Claude. No room for breathing here for Cambodia. No Minion Blast by Naomi Ken comes in. He goes in. No minion wave. It comes in now. Myanmar, they can end the base, but they're playing it safe. They see Odom jumping in. The Tyrant's
Odom!
Rage onto
Oh, wait,
Justin.
oh,
On the
wait.
backline, Ruby Diddy vengeance out. He's able to get out. Immortality has been popped, but Zippy takes out the Kufra, and he will try
So
to
close!
take out the base. Myanmar sweeps Cambodia.
And just like that, we have secured the bronze medal.